Jaffer, you must have been a properly planned grandchild. Eh? You know, one of the things that is fascinating, you were raised in Canada, went to school in Canada. I mean, spent your life in Canada and you would come here for summer holidays. How was the adjustment like for you to say, I'm just going to take on this business, because you would have stayed back in Canada, but you're here in Uganda, stuck with us?
So I'm one of those kids who came on the plane from, from Canada. No, so I've been coming here since 1992. I would do my summers here and I would school on that side. And being a kid, my dad would always give me things to do. So he'd say, go fold towels with the housekeepers or go count bottles with procurement. So it was more tasks, not with the intention that, my 7-year-old son will come and one day run the business. It's more like, he's here, give him things to do. But through that journey of every summer coming here, doing things, I actually started to understand the business from the bottom up. Similar to how you know every part of a bus. I know how to fold a towel, I can make a bed, I can stock a shelf. When I started, my dad didn't just say, you're the MD. I started in reception, I then went to marketing, I was in sales, I worked my way up in management. So I think starting from a lower position and working your way up makes you understand the foundation of the business. When it comes to actually being at Fairway, I never in my life at that age thought I would end up in Uganda. I went to school, I would come here in my summers. I ended up here after university. My grandfather had a stroke, and my father said, can you come here? You just finished school, you just assist us. So I came, my father and grandfather left on a plane, and they just left me here for like 1.5 years. And they didn't come back. And he came back after, and I was already really engaged in the business. So I always say that, it's not like I was built to run this business. It just kind of happened. And through being here long enough, I really enjoyed what I was doing. I was doing well at it. And one of the things I had a discussion with my dad was about compensation. How do we agree what is mine, what is yours? And I think those conversations are very, very healthy, very important. Separate the conversations you have on the table with your families should be turned into policies. And that's what we did that helped us. So conversations about leave. I'd like to go home into Canada or go visit friends in Europe. So what does that look like? If I'm getting 30 days, is the other family member getting 30 days? Or what is fair for me to get? So one of the things we did was when I was in sales, I would have my salary, but whatever I brought in, I was given something on that. So I also felt that my efforts I got benefits for my efforts. So these are some of the conversations we would have.